in the green room, live in the D, the Mushroom Hub. We also have a very delicious drink.
That's right. We had quite the show today.
It was very enjoyable.
It was very enjoyable, packed with a lot of great people. Jason ate mushroom pulled pork tacos.
Right there. I also had the pierogi as well, and I sampled this amazing salted caramel drink.
That's next level. That's next level delicious. I mean, the holidays are around the corner. You guys are going to love this. But let's get into it. So, discovered this place in Midtown Detroit called the Mushroom Hub. Every kind of mushroom you could ever think of. Mm-hmm. Super healthy, plus other items. I mean, you got to go and check them out. As he says, if you're fungi curious, get it?
He was a fun guy.
He was a... That was good.
The wonderful world of mushrooms comes to life in Midtown Detroit at a place that refers to itself as the Everything Mushroom and Truffle Boutique, showing us how we can all enjoy a variety of mushrooms that you won't find at the average grocery store. These mushrooms can be a tasty addition to meals and even possible meat alternatives for those embracing a plant-based diet. Let's head over to the Mushroom Hub to take a closer look.
Well, I'm a second-generation mushroom farmer. I grew up on mushroom farms all my life. The first wild mushroom that I picked, I was 2 years old in Bosnia. When I got into the industry, just mushrooms took over me. You know, I truly do believe that mushrooms should be added to every meal, and I believe that by doing so, we're going to be better for it. And I am so happy and excited that we're finally entering the decade of mushrooms, the era of fungi. So we have our fresh fungi vault, which includes a variety of different mushrooms that we grow ourselves. We are also partnered with a variety of different local farmers in the region to offer different varieties. So each mushroom will take you into a different taste profile. Each mushroom cooked differently. Whether you cook her with olive oil or butter will take you into two different directions. So these here are wild lobster mushrooms. In dry format, available through 65 with us. But when I say lobster, I mean lobster.
Oh my God, these taste like, they smell like seafood.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
They really smell like seafood.
So we make lobster rolls with this. We make lobster bisque for this. And when you're trying that product without knowing that it's a mushroom, you're completely thinking you're eating seafood. So I'm a traditionalist and I believe in cooking more with mushrooms. However, I also understand that people are busy. And so because people are busy, I want to make sure that people are getting the best mushroom products out there. The future is delicious and nutritious because it's fungi.
All right, well, we got a glimpse of what the Mushroom Hub is all about. And now straight from the store in Midtown Detroit is Dennis Vidmar, founder and the owner of the Mushroom Hub. And Jeff, how do I say your last name?
Denemy.
Denemy, creative director. You were creative director because you helped me with some of that camera work.
That is true.
We were
That is
there.
true.
Thank you both for joining us. Now, you call the store the Everything Mushroom and Truffle Boutique. What are some of the types of mushrooms that we can find at your place?
Well, at one point this year, we will have 30 plus varieties of fresh, choice edible mushrooms. But today we brought you a variety of different mushrooms that we actually grow about 3 miles from here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And then some of the mushrooms that are grown also in Michigan, in Scottsville, Michigan. And then also in the middle, we've got a wild lobster mushroom, which is that beautiful red mushroom underneath the golden oysters. And so all of these are available throughout the year, except the lobster mushroom is currently right now in season.
Right. Because when I was with you, you were like, these will be in season soon, so now is the time. Now, you've brought in some samples for us to try. Now, these are 100% mushrooms, but they taste just like meat, right?
That is correct.
All right.
So right here, we made up some pulled pork tacos, except it's not pulled pork. It is king trumpets and lobster. Or sorry, king trumpets and lion's mane, and you just grab 2 forks and kind of keep scraping them until they break apart.
Yeah, let's get a look at this because this looks like meat. This looks just like meat.
And green peppers.
Look at that. Let's get a tight of that. We got to take a look at this because this looks like meat. And I'm going to take a little sample of that because it's amazing. But now, tell us about some of the other mushroom products that you offer for those, who maybe not are willing to come and cook something like this right away. We got some over there.
We also have products that you can actually grow your mushrooms at home, which is these beautiful birch logs here, as well as a variety of different ready-to-eat prepped foods, some which are even made locally here in Detroit, like the lion's mane honey. But apart from that, there are dishes here that you can spend 10, 15, 20 minutes in the kitchen and have yourself a delicious and nutritious meal, all while saving that time component on the convenience aspect.
And when I tell you the stuff was delicious, because I got some stuff from you, and I got this mushroom risotto that you guys were telling me about, and it was so delicious. It was so good and easy to make. Which one is that one?
It's right there, the Untamed Feast mushroom risotto, which is my favorite by my friend Eric, who makes it out in Alberta. Great product.
And this is delicious.
Can you tell?
I took one bite, but it was so good. Say that again?
I can't even tell.
You can't tell. It's so good. But now let me ask you this. Can you help guide the, let's say, fungi curious through the shopping process if they come in and they really don't know what they're doing?
Definitely. Yeah. That's the whole point. We do understand that we overwhelm people with the amount of varieties that we have. So, if you're curious in the kitchen and want to cook, stop on in. We'll have a chat and we'll take you into different directions. And of course, if you don't want to cook, you can hop onto our frozen vault as well, where you have a variety of different frozen goodies that are vegan and gluten-free that you can enjoy just by thawing out and warming up and enjoy.
And there you go. And then you can kind of learn and get comfortable with all of it. And I think that that's really cool because I felt like I got an education when I was there with you. Right? Yeah. Remember, we had a great conversation.
The thing as well is a lot of people say like, oh, they might not like the squishy factor of it, right? But there's so many different varieties that's the only way you know from the regular grocery store.
Yeah.
Like if you start with like a maitake and you pop it in a frying pan, saute it up, it gets very crispy. And then you if you eat eggs, you put an egg on top of that, and it almost mimics bacon.
I love it.
So I mean, yeah, it's unreal.
So it's all about getting the right mushroom for what you're trying to recreate.
Yes.
Great option for people who might want to be going plant-based, and maybe not all the time, but a couple times a week. Yep. You have an alternatives. This is so cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. But tell everyone where you're located and how they can keep up with you on social media.
Our first store in Michigan is at the corner of Cass and Canfield in Midtown. Our second location is opening up on 14 Mile and Leafdale in Royal Oak.
Nice.
And then, of course, you can find us online on social media, The Mushroom Hub on Instagram, LinkedIn, as well as Facebook and other social media profiles.
That's right. It's delicious. You don't want to miss it. Thank you again, guys.
No problem.
Taste of Black Spirits. It's an event, and we had multiple drink options on the table.
That's right. It was happy hour at Live in the D before noon. What can I say?
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's right. That's right. And you claim that this is one of the best drinks you've had in a really long time, right?
One of the best drinks I've ever had. I'm going to take.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Oh my goodness, is that good? It's like drinking a Saunders hot fudge sundae. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting
Thank
it.
you.
Exactly. So if you want to try one out for yourself, there is a place that you can go, and we had a chance to talk to them.
Hang on. Raise your glass and cheers to this. There's an experience happening this week that aims to raise awareness and appreciation for Black-owned spirits, beer, and wine brands. The event is called Taste of Black Spirits, and we have Lazar Favors. We'll wait till you come back on camera before I introduce you. Lazar Favors, raise your hand. Here he is right here.
Right here.
That's him, the chief curator of Black Spirits Legacy, along with Avani McCauley. He is the owner of Duke and Dame Salted Caramel Whiskey. Did you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Yeah, okay. And James Eberhard Jr., he is the co-owner of Motu Vigé. He's over there on the end. What's up, man?
What's going on? What up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though?
Lazar, what is Taste of Black Spirit all about?
Well, Taste of Black Spirits is a gathering of African-American-owned spirit brands to bring awareness to the brands and the community and find funding and distribution for these brands to just bring awareness and help them grow.
Okay, there's going to be more than 50 brands at the event. We have a few of them on display this morning. Inquiring minds want to know, Amani, what exactly is Duke and Dame Salted Caramel Whiskey?
Well, Duke and Dame is an amazing, award-winning, 100% natural salted caramel flavored whiskey.
Okay.
It is beautiful with everything. It mixes so well with everything. So today we're going to make a cocktail called the North Star.
Okay.
It's a very easy to make fall cocktail with Duke and Dame, amaretto, a little bit of apple cider. Garnish it with some nutmeg and star anise. beautiful cocktail.
All right, go for broke. Let's see
do
it. Now, while he's doing that, James, tell us about Motu Vijay.
Motu Vijay Spirits means strength and community. We are a Michigan-based company based out of Grand Rapids with headquarters here in Detroit and Grand Rapids. All our produce is made with Michigan produce. So today we will highlight our Avani Supreme Vodka, which is corn-based. We also will be coming out with our signature collaboration with Ty Mopkins, a Detroit legend, which is a pineapple rosé called Rose Line. We have a Brut Champagne, which is our Motu Vijay Brut, and then also Eye Candy, which is our sweet rosé dedicated to women. The slogan is "She Saw, She Conquered." All our products are made with Michigan-based produce, and we're in 300 locations throughout Michigan. You can't drink by yourself, Jason.
Oh, that's nice.
Get that beautiful caramel.
You want one?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect for the holidays.
Lazar, what else can guests expect to see at the event?
We expect to see over 50 brands. We have a live band, DJ, of course. It's dressed, all black dress.
I'm bartending right now.
Semi-formal. But it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. Cheers.
To your health.
Cheers, everyone.
All right.
All right.
Okay, tell us, where can people get tickets? Where's the event going to be held? You know, all the pertinent information.
The event is held at the beautiful Garden Theater on Woodward, 3929 Woodward. It starts at 5 p.m. ends at 11 p.m. Get your tickets Eventbrite. That's Eventbrite. Black Spirits Legacy on Eventbrite.
All right.
This is excellent, though.
Isn't it? It's amazing. It's great. And James, what do you?
What you got, James? This is our Avani Supreme Vodka, which is, I say, corn-based.
I know about blue drink, but I don't know about green drink.
So this is mixed with some pineapple watermelon juice, some triple sec, and some margarita sweet and sour mix, with a little bit of hatch pepper spice for a winter fall type of feel to it. So you'll get a sweet with a little kick of spice to it.
Both drinks, absolutely delicious.
That is very good.
One more time, where people can find out information. Social media, website, something like that.
Social media, Black Spirits Legacy on IG, Black Spirits Legacy on Facebook, Eventbrite, where else? Where are we? Twitter, we're everywhere. So Taste the Black Spirits on all platforms.
Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for the spirits.
Thank you.
All right, and we all know that something very special is coming to downtown Detroit from Belle Isle. It is
The Grand Prix.
Yeah, baby. So you know I shot my shot trying to get behind one of those cars.
He will take you, he being Will Power,
That's
who
right.
you're going to see here in a second. He will take you in a two-seater or in the Corvette, which I did the Corvette with him. I think I did the two-seater with Andretti. But he'll take you around the course at like 100 miles per hour. So you.
All right, what do you think my chances are to get in the driver's seat?
You're not getting in the driver's seat.
I'll take the drive. I'll be
Graham
chauffeured
Media
around.
Holdings is not going to pay the insurance for that.
Okay, then there's that. All right, but it was really great to chat with him and learn more about what's coming up.
And see the trophy.
Yes, the trophy.
We have a special guest here on set to help us out.
That's right. The schedule for the 2023 Chevrolet Grand Prix presented by Lear is out, and there is a lot that is planned as the race returns to the streets of downtown Detroit next year. This is so exciting.
Joining us this morning is this year's winner of the 2022 Indycar Detroit Grand Prix, the reigning Indycar Series champion and the 2018 Indy 500 winner. Will Power is back on set.
Good morning. It's good to have you back on the show.
It's great to be on the show because
Okay.
it means I've done something good.
You've done something amazing. And of course, I was always trying to petition to see how I can get behind one of those cars, of course.
Which is ridiculous because we both know that you don't go above the speed limit anywhere.
But I can maneuver. I can dip
Just good through traffic.
You can dip and dive.
That I can do.
There is one more stat we want to mention to put into perspective your level of success in racing. You have had 68 career IndyCar Series pole positions, which ranks #1 of all time, surpassing Mario Andretti. Come on.
That is, it blows my mind. I would never have imagined that when I started my career, that I would be up there with Mario Andretti and AJ Foyt. But I'm very fortunate to drive for Roger Penske, and he gives me a car week in, week out that's capable of winning. So
That's awesome. That is so cool. That's really cool to say, I'm up there with Andretti.
yeah.
Speaking of cool, what is this hardware that you brought with you?
This is the Aster Cup. This is what you get when you win the IndyCar championship. It's a lot of cool history with this trophy. And
Yeah, it goes back to like 1915 or something like that, with the Aster family in New York.
yeah.
Extremely cool.
Yeah.
Extremely cool. Well, the 2023 is going to be super exciting with the return of the race to downtown. What is the schedule going to be?
Yeah, so we're not going from Belle Isle. I won the last race there this year, which was awesome. And now we're going to be racing downtown, and 50% of the track will be free.
So cool.
So people will be able to get in, and it's a week after the Indianapolis 500, so a lot of momentum. And we're in Detroit, the home of automotive.
So instead of taking a dive into the fountain if you win, what happens now? Are you going to go to American Coney Island and chow down on a dog? Or there's got to be something else that happens.
I was going to jump in the river.
There you go.
Let me know how that works out.
They're going to have some divers there, like a mile downstream. But yeah, no, I asked them the question, like, how are you going to top that awesome podium on Belle Isle, that you're getting to jump in the fountain? So I think they're going to have something pretty cool there. It's going to look good, but we'll have to wait and see.
I think that they're going to plan ahead for that. They're not going to give up on that kind of spectacle.
Something's going to happen.
Cool. But let's talk about the new track. Were you able to drive this in the parade of Corvettes for the transition from Belle Isle to downtown?
I actually drove it yesterday morning.
Nice.
And they've already started work on it. They've been doing some grinding. They're going to resurface a lot of it. And it's a cool track. I feel like it'll race better than Belle Isle. Belle Isle is really a driver's track, but from a fan perspective, you're going to see a lot of passing. You've got like a 0.7 of a mile long straight into a hairpin, so there's going to be a lot of action, and there'll be a big crowd because it's way more accessible. You don't have to get a bus to go out to the island, and I think it'll be a really good event for this city.
I think it's going to be, the more you talk, the more confidence I build, feeling like I can do this.
Yeah.
Slowly, but I feel like I can.
It's the accent.
It's the accent. It's the accent. Okay.
Aside from racing, is it true that you used to work your first working paycheck at age 15 to buy a drum set? You used your paycheck for a drum set?
I did buy a drum set with one of my first paychecks, yeah.
Do you still play?
I do.
Nice.
I do, yeah. I was playing, in the off season I can play more, but I started learning some more songs. Yeah, I love drumming. It's really, really cool. I think it's good for your driving because you're using, your four limbs and you've got to be very coordinated. So I just enjoy it. I would love to play in a band when I'm done with racing.
You have like such a cool story. What do? I play drums and I drive fancy cars. Like that is very cool.
Are you going to the Motown Museum later today?
I am, yeah. I requested that I could go. I think it's closed and they got me in, but
yeah, they're renovating.
It's open, yeah. So my Merrill's saying it's open, but I've always wanted to go there and see it. I love Motown and I love the history of it.
Well, you're a musician, so.
Yes, yeah, that's why, yeah. But just all the amazing singers that have been through that place, it's crazy.
Is there any place in all the years you've been coming here that you go to for a Coney dog or Detroit-style pizza or just a local restaurant that you happen to like a lot?
You know what? The thing I enjoy most about it is when I get to come here and do all the rounds at the news station.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Good answer.
It is. It's actually
cool.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But I love coming to Detroit. I can't pick one favorite thing. I mean, racing here is just awesome.
All right.
Especially when we were racing on the island, but I think it's going to be better downtown.
Well, we can't wait to get a glimpse of all of it. If you guys have any holes and need someone to jump in, I'm your girl.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
We'll keep you in mind.
Please do.
We'll keep you in mind.
Listen,
we
you
can
gotta shoot your shot.
definitely get you in the two-seater.
Yeah,
Okay.
for media
You can do it. You can do a ride.
All right.
I've done it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, well then I need to do that. I had to shoot my shot.
I'll take you around in a Corvette. I promise you.
I will.
You and I have gone in a Corvette.
I will
Yeah.
be there for that. Thank you so much, Will, for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
And if you're looking for something, maybe a new heirloom to bring into the home,
Or want to have your heirloom evaluated.
there you go. You talk to some lovely ladies that can help out with that.
There's an event in Bloomfield at a church, and we're going to take you there, well, to the segment right now. Treasure hunting is something everybody fantasizes about, but it's an actual thing you can do, in a sense. When you search through antiques, you never know what you're going to find, and this weekend you can look through hundreds of items from dozens of vendors at the 58th Bloomfield Charity Antiques Show. And joining us to tell us more about the event, Marilyn Nix, the General Show chairperson, and Pam Bouchard with Bouchard's Windmill Point. Hey, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Wonderful. I want to be over at that table, though.
Tell me about it. And the table that's backstage right now. Marilyn, this has been going on for nearly 60 years. I mean, I live in Bloomfield. I'm a natural selection for this. It's the longest running charitable antique shows in the country, one of them. What is this show all about?
Well, we've brought together 35 quality antique dealers from all over the Midwest for an indoor show. So many of the shows these days are flea markets, you know, so that they're all quality people that are bringing amazing historical, beautiful decorator items, all kinds of things like that, that are just wonderful to wander around, look at, check out.
So more Antiques Roadshow and less flea market.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have items on display.
Yep.
What are we looking at? We could probably start with this bear lamp over here.
Okay, well, this is something that would have come from actually Switzerland. It's called Black Forest, and a lot of people think because it's Black Forest, it was made in Germany, and that's not the case. It was actually started in Switzerland in 1860. There was a famine, and they had to come up with different ideas to raise money. So all of those were carved by someone, and they're spectacular. And they used to use pretty much primarily like forest animals and stuff, but then they started carving dogs, as you'll see over there, and they made very unique things out of it, like this pipe holder right here, where you've got the matches, where you can hit a striker and then load your pipe, obviously, with tobacco, and then you've got a little ashtray there.
Okay, now here in the center we have some more golden, sparkly kind of wares or heirlooms.
Right, exactly. So, Jason, what I wanted to show you on this is stuff that has been made out of horns. In the 15th century, they started making a lot of things using horns and antlers and things of that nature. So this is all horns that they would start adding on to different kinds of things that you would use. Like this is a wooden cup with a horn, obviously, here. And even their pretty serving utensils had horn
Hold that
on
up
it.
one more time so the camera can see it.
Okay, that is so pretty, isn't it?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty cool.
ornate.
Very ornate. So this would be English. These are primarily English, and they...
I'm sorry, but are these all vintage?
Oh, these are all very old, yes. Yes.
Really? So how old is this one here with the horn?
I would think probably 110 years old.
Wow.
And these here are very old. They're from, you know, probably the mid 1800s.
Wow.
And this, like, I'm sure you have one of these if you want to have your servant come out. You just
you just ring a bell.
you just ring a bell, right?
All right. How do you get these antiques and collectibles?
You have to want to go into any place that you see that sells stuff. And by that, I go into some spots that say, you know, enter at your own risk. You've got to be willing to dig. I work hard for this kind of stuff, and you have to have a sense of humor because there's a lot of fixing up of it.
Real quick, like we've got 15 seconds or less. What do we have here? Candy dish?
These are called
flower holders?
épergnes, and in French that word means economy. And they would have these on the tables because they didn't have room enough on the olden tables in the 1800s and 1900s to put huge displays anymore because there were more places with dishes and stuff that you needed.
Okay, excellent. Where can people find more information?
On our church's website, which is bloomfieldcross.org/antique show.
bloomfieldcross.org/antique show.
Correct. And the show runs Friday and Saturday starting at 10 a.m. And it's a charity show, so all the profits go to worthwhile causes.
Okay, both of you look that way, and I'm going to steal this and go this way. No. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
All right. Dig in, Jason Carr. That was delicious.
So good.
So good. What can I say? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for Live in the D in the Green Room on a Wednesday. We will see you guys tomorrow.